A coin once meant something in Rome. It was a promise, a weight of silver, a seal of trust. But by the 3rd century, that promise had been broken. The denarius had become a ghost of its former self. Its silver reduced to dust, its shine fading to copper, its face, the emperor's, now a symbol of desperation. The people of Rome could feel it long before they could name it. Prices doubled, then tripled. A loaf of bread cost more than a soldier's daily pay. Farmers stopped bringing food into the cities. Why trade grain for coins that lost value by the week? The markets of Rome, once symbols of abundance, grew silent. Merchants closed their stalls. Foreign traders refused imperial currency, and the empire's streets echoed not with the sound of gold, but with hunger. In panic, the emperors struck more coins, faster and cheaper, hoping quantity could replace quality. They even mixed bronze and tin, polishing them to gleam like silver. But the people weren't fooled. Trust, once Rome's invisible currency, was now gone. By the reign of Emperor Diocletian, the empire had split under the weight of its own economy. Civil wars were fought not for land, but for the right to print money. Each general minted his own coins, each claiming his metal was purer, his rule more divine. Rome's once unified currency became a battlefield of lies. To stop the chaos, Diocletian tried to rewrite the rules. He issued the Edict on Maximum Prices, a law to freeze the value of goods and wages across the empire. It sounded noble. It was suicide. Merchants refused to sell under forced prices. Farmers hid their crops. Markets emptied again, this time not from scarcity, but from fear of the law. Rome had reached the point where wealth no longer meant gold, but survival. Soldiers deserted for food. Families buried their coins, and statues of emperors were stripped, melted, and forged into weapons. The empire that once fed on the riches of the world was now eating itself. Yet even in collapse, Rome could not let go of its addiction. Gold, that metal of gods and emperors, remained its obsession, even as the empire itself turned to dust. Because gold was never Rome's treasure. It was its mirror. And what it reflected in the end was greed, gilded, glorious, and fatal.